You want more murder mysteries? Alright, I got one for you. I got another one for you. As this one is also from Dario Argento with the movie The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. So this movie is about this guy named Sam, and he basically was heading home until he saw something he would not believe. Two guys struggling, a guy and a girl, and literally noticed that the guy had a knife, and of course stabs her. He got away, and the girl basically is all wounded up, and Sam saved her. The girl survived, and now Sam is basically had to help the detectives to figure out what is going on. Not just because of that, but also a recent string of murders going around in the town. So this movie is another good murder mystery film. Like, I really love this movie. Like, this movie is very, very cool. It's actually well shot, well edited, well, really execution. Like, I really love how they did this film. Like, this movie is just great to look at. The main character is played by Tony Masanti, and he does a really good job with this movie. Like, he really is amazing. Like, in the beginning, he has like this FU attitude. He actually basically all he wants to do is basically go back to America with his girl and all that. That's basically all he wants to do, but he can't because he has to literally detect, have to basically, discover basically who's doing these murders. But then, of course, he actually but then for a while, he's basically been attached to it. And basically, he basically so attached to it, like he really wants to figure out who did this. And he just doesn't want to leave America until he finds this murder. Also love the detective character. He's actually a pretty cool guy. My favorite part is actually the scene where Sam asks him to leave. But instead of the detective saying, "Oh, you can't leave," like any other ordinary detective, he is an ordinary detective. Don't worry. Um, but instead of just saying like, "Oh, you can't leave," instead he did this.
Thank you. Hey. Hey, what? My passport. Oh, we'll take care of it for a while. You're kidding. I can't move without it. We don't want you to.
Of course, this is the Giallo mystery film. You bet there are definitely kills in this. They're not as brutal, as later films like Tenebrae and all that. This one's actually less violent, mostly because this film is rated PG. But even though it's actually not as bloody, it's actually pretty gruesome. Not gonna lie, for a PG movie. I also love the killer's outfit. It's basically the classic, dress coat and hat, which I'm not complaining because that right there is one of the most iconic outfits ever. And no wonder why they wear it a bunch of times in so many medias. I also love the killer's voice. You lastly hear his voice. The other time, like basically the only times you hear it is this one time when the killer was trying to get to Sam's girl, and not just that, also you hear the killers like talking on the phone, which is actually really creepy.
Is the girl there with you?
Yes.
She's very young, very beautiful. Would you like her to die? Because if you don't drop everything, I will kill her.
So yeah, highly recommend you check this out. It's actually well paced, well acted. The soundtrack is actually pretty cool, and yeah. And like I said, this movie is rated PG. I highly recommend not showing it to kids. I mean, maybe you can, because I mean, PG means parents' guidance. So there you go. But it's definitely it's basically, even though it's PG, it's kind of really violent because, well, what I just showed you. And yeah, so definitely highly recommend this movie. It's really good. One of Dario Argento's underrated films. And yeah, so definitely check it out, guys, if you can. This is Colton, signing out.